Speaking.
Hello, Sergeant Wood calling from Colindale Police Station.
Yes. Why Colindale?
Because we've merged with Brent and we are now one borough and the operations room is at Colindale.
Sure.
Right. So this is about a phone call that you made about half an hour ago to us, connected to another call where you've spoken to police about your neighbour.
Yes.
Want to make an allegation of harassment. Yes, right. So when I've looked into it, I've only very briefly looked into the two cards, and it seems as though, and I hope hopefully you can point me in the right direction or correct what I've missed. It seems as though the officer that's he's made a report and he's sent that to Safer Neighbourhoods.
Yes.
Now it seems to me that that will be, from your point of view, the best way to solve it, rather than going to an harassment crimes trying to wear. What he's suggesting is that we'll get the local police to come round to you and see about if there's some mediation that can happen.
I've been through.
Hold on, I'm still talking. Speak to both parties, and then, if it's necessary, they can start an harassment cris, but that will be obviously in several days' time.
Right.
But there's other options before that.
Okay.
Does that make sense? And I think it seems on the face of it that's what I would have done if I'd have been in his position. I've been a Safer Neighbourhoods officer for 4 years before, and sometimes there's other options rather than just going down the route of harassment, because that can often make things worse and create tension, and sometimes you can resolve it in other ways.
All right. I
understand this is massively stressful for you.
Do I have the floor?
Pardon me?
Do I have the floor? Can I speak?
Yeah, I've pretty much concluded what I wanted to say.
Right. When it came to people accusing me of harassment, people accusing me of stalking them, people accusing me of being mentally ill, the police have been around here like a shot to get a statement from them. I've had no such efficiency on my end ever when it comes to me reporting harassment ever. In fact, with this regard to this phone call that I was supposed to get today, I didn't get a phone call. It went straight to Safer Neighbourhood team. Why couldn't PC Demu have explained this to me? Why does it take me making a complaint to police before somebody calls me?
Questions. I can only ask you one question at a time. I'm going to forget what you've asked at the beginning. What was the first question you're asking? Are you just having a rant?
All right. Okay. First of all, nobody is in the position to talk to me like that ever. Second, I'm very, very upset right now because this is clear harassment. I've been through this before. I've just come out of a house where I had to deal with 121 hours of people throwing stuff at the wall, shouting from next door, and now I've got to go through this again. This time, instead of retaliating, I go through the proper channels and I get this attitude?
Well, I don't know what you're talking about now. The officer that you spoke to on the 27th, 2394, what I'm suggesting is that he's put on correctly a referral to the Safer Neighbourhoods for the neighbourhood.
Why has nobody called me about this?
Why what, sorry?
Why did PC Demu not call me?
I don't know why. It's a mystery, and I apologise on his behalf for not saying that. But when I've looked at you obviously called us at about 5 to 11.
Right.
And there's lots of noise from your neighbours, and I understand that, we want to live peacefully, and it's very, very stressful. It affects your whole life. I understand this perfectly. You said that you're going to go to the police station, which you did, and
yes.
The officer updated it 5:45 on the 28th, which was yesterday, wasn't it? So Friday evening he's updated it, and he's given a reference number, which is an airspace which we send to the Safer Neighbourhoods for that initial fact finding there, that they could see if there's some other options that they've got. And
right.
Sometimes by speaking, it's much easier when we can speak to you in your address, because then they can do some other assessments. And are the people been unreasonable upstairs? Is there something that they can change or help, or just a little chat with them rather than harassment?
Right. Okay.
It involves a lot of paperwork. It might be a good option.
This seems like a very logical step when you've explained it to me in this thing.
So,
My problem is that I've dealt with people like this before, and in the last house, the same thing is going to happen here. We're going to have countless mediations. They're going to have countless mediations by police and by mind. We're going to sit down, we're going to talk it out. They're going to do the whole woe is me, I'm so vulnerable thing. And then it's going to kick up again because police won't do anything and mine won't do anything. I've been through this before. This is exactly what happens.
well,
And then the spotlight is turned on me and my mental health. I'm just wondering.
I can't predict what's going to happen. I think some mediation before.
This person is not going to respond to mediation.
Because there's a lot of cost involved in this and a lot of time and expense. So we're looking at an easier option, which might be better for both parties. It might be better for yourself. And I would suggest it's well worth doing.
If this person is still harassing me, knowing that I've called the police on her, mediation isn't going to do anything. Especially if she knows that police have made this a non-crime. This is going to continue, and when it does, I am going to hold the police and every single authority figure in this personally responsible.
Right, well, we can't be responsible. We'll try and help you out as much as we can to start at this level with a bit of mediation to start off with. We may or may not have enough evidence at the beginning to go straight for harassment. We've got to give them chance and speak to them, look, this is what's annoying Fabian, and give them chance to stop. And then we can look at harassment, because they can't. Yeah, there might be a course of conduct at the moment, but if they're unaware and if they haven't officially been told this is what's upsetting your neighbour, then we can't go to harassment. We don't have an offence just yet. We need to have an authority around at your house, speak to your neighbours, get it recorded, as everything so far has been recorded.
Right.
And then we move forwards from there.
Okay, so basically you gave me a call to just tell me everything that's been said to me already.
I don't know this police officer that you spoke to last night. I've got a lot of years in different boroughs and doing different roles. One of them was safer neighbourhood, and it can work and it can be a good way forward. That's
basically what the last officer said to me, and basically all that's been said is what's already been said before.
Yeah, I think it's worth trying. I can't see that we've got any evidence to go forward immediately with an harassment, because we've got to speak to. You've got to have an authority like a police officer. The safe neighbours will come round and speak to them, get it recorded that they've been told or been requested. This is what you need to do in order to have a good relation with your neighbour. And then if they cease to do that, and I know it takes time, and we like to have quick results because we like to have peaceful time from immediately moving into a house. And that may be working.
I want to put this in perspective for you. I've only been in here 2 months. I'm supposed to be here for 2 years. I've only been here for 2 months. Can you imagine how bad it would get in 2 years?
Yeah, I can imagine. I know. I agree. I like to have when I'm at home, I like to be able to relax and have peaceful time and not have to worry about my neighbours. And fortunately, it's not too bad where I live. But you've been unlucky where you've been housed next to somebody who's annoying you. And you start the ball rolling quite quickly after only 2 months, and it might be a successful way to go forward.
Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah. Well, is that everything that you have for me? So what should I expect now?
Well, the Safe Neighbours team are not going to be in until next week, so
right.
They're not going to get in touch until Monday or Tuesday at the earliest, but give them a chance to look at this and do some of their fact-finding.
Sure.
They may well know your neighbours, they've been well known to you, and they may have a very quick result. I doubt that's going to happen. I think there's going to be a bit more talking and some investigation, some fact-finding before anything positive may come on. But you've started the ball rolling, it's going in the right direction at the moment.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome. Thank you.
All right.
Have a nice weekend.
All right, bye. Bye.